Hello, and thank you for your interest in our Sales Leadership Forum. In the next few minutes, I'm going to help you understand how members of a Sales Leadership Forum sell 36% more than their competitors. Here we go. If you're like most entrepreneurs, business owners, sales professionals, and sales managers, you're probably looking for ways to improve profits, to grow, and to gain peace of mind all at the same time. The Sales Leadership Forum near you is the secret to achieving these goals. Our program, the Sales Leadership Forum, was created to fill a void of education and experience that exists in the American marketplace today. We're helping business owners, executives, and salespeople create and implement predictable sales processes. You'll learn how to manage your future success with KPIs that are clear indicators of what's going to happen. It's a program based on the proven peer advisory group concept for sales leaders and combined with sales leaders. We provide you with ongoing support, reduce your stress, and help you grow your top and bottom lines. Now, if you're most of our members, you've experienced some or all of these issues. Your membership and participation in a Sales Leadership Forum will help these problems disappear. If you feel like you're overpaying for underperformance, you need to join us. If you and/or your team have little formal education in sales and/or sales management, you need to join us. If you're managing with lagging indicators and have no leading indicators regarding the future revenue and profit that will be produced by your team, you should join a Sales Leadership Forum. If your company doesn't have a training department, the Sales Leadership Forum will become the training department for your entire company, because we believe that we shouldn't just train salespeople, but we should train the entire company to find, acquire, and retain profitable revenue relationships. If your company doesn't have playbooks or plans for salespeople, the Sales Leadership Forum will help you get everyone on the same page. If you've suffered from hiring mistakes, this is a program that will make you far more comfortable than you've ever been. If you don't know what your marketing footprint is, and/or if your team isn't accepting automation technology, you should join us. If you feel like a stranded person, a survivor on a desert island, then you're like most business owners and executives who want to grow sales but don't know how. After all, odds are you don't have a degree in sales management. As a result, many entrepreneurs feel like they're stuck between a rock and a hard spot. And if that's the feeling that you have, you should take a look at how the Sales Leadership Forum will overcome that big problem that I mentioned, which is the lack of a formal education in sales management. As of today, there are only 18 universities in North America that offer a 4-year degree in selling, not to mention sales management. You've probably tried everything you can think of. You've hired more salespeople, paid them more, paid them less, bought multiple CRM systems. You've had sales training events, motivation events, maybe even flogging, verbally, I hope. And the list can go on. But none of these things have produced a permanent, measurable improvement in your top and bottom line. That's because they attack the people, not the process. That's right. Based on 38 years of experience with over 5,000 sales forces, we've learned that the problem is your process. It is not your people. And the sales process that most businesses use today was first developed and deployed by NCR in 1873. Think about it. What other business function has progressed so little since 1873? And I believe there's nothing more important than finding, acquiring, and retaining customers. We will teach you a concept that we call the new math of sales excellence. There are 5 metrics that have to be managed to get predictable, profitable results for your team. The first is the number of first meetings. The second is the length of the sales cycle. The third is the dollars per transaction. The fourth is your conversion ratio. And the fifth is the time available for your sales team. Mathematically, it looks like this. The dollar sign represents the dollars per deal. The number sign represents the number of first meetings. And the percentage is your conversion ratio. Multiply those and then divide that answer by the length of the sales cycle, the L, and multiply that times the number of full-time equivalent selling hours, and that gives you a rough idea of the maximum revenue producing capability that your team has. The answer is that small things really do count. We don't promise to help you hit home runs, but we will help you move one or more of those levers consistently. Move a few levers and you'll get some revenue increase. Improve them all by as little as 5 or 6%, and there's a whopping 72% increase available to you in your business. We'll help you manage the number of first meetings the team enjoys, because that's the secret to future success. No first meetings, and in the future there'll be no first orders. The second metric is the current ratios. How many leads do you need to get a first meeting? How many first meetings do you need to get a quote or a proposal? When you know the ratios and you're managing them and holding your team accountable for improving them, you're managing your future. The length of the sales cycle is a function of the number of non-sales tasks, believe it or not, that the average salesperson is forced to do. In many sales forces, these non-sales tasks are more important, at least from management's point of view, than selling. By reducing the amount of non-sales tasks and holding the team accountable for taking the incremental time and turning it into incremental sales activity, you will enjoy an increase in your top line. By allowing unnecessary discounting, you are reducing your profits and the commission of the sales team. We'll teach you how to prevent that. If you'll recall, I mentioned a moment ago that we believe in training the entire company. The discounting is sometimes a function of an apology in advance for a team that is not operating to optimize the customer experience. We'll teach your team through our program how to improve the customer's perception of value by focusing on the results that are produced. So let me ask you, how much would your profits increase if we helped you triple the number of first meetings that you and or your team enjoyed as a result of changing the process for gaining first meetings? What would happen if we doubled the number of quotes that are produced per month or per quarter? How about if we quadrupled the number of relationships that your team maintains, and in doing so assured that every decision maker and or influencer considered you when they were ready to buy from somebody? And what would happen if all of your leads were pursued perpetually? Well, that's what the Sales Leadership Forum is all about. We exist to help you achieve these goals. For a small, affordable monthly fee, you'll be able to train your entire team. You will have the advantage of working with a group of business and sales executives who've been down the path you're going down. You'll have a coach who will work at your side but not on your payroll to help you implement the concepts presented in the new math of sales excellence. Don't take too much time, because every day that goes by is a day that you and your company are not enjoying optimum results. The next step is for you to attend one of our meetings and or meet with your local coach to find out how a membership in the Sales Leadership Forum will help you. It costs nothing to check it out, and you certainly don't want your competitor to beat you to this opportunity. I want to thank you for your time and your attention. Please navigate over to our website, salesleadershipforums.com, or feel free to call me at 310-305-7198, extension 111. Have a great day.